Okay, so I wanted to record a quick video on grocery organization. I know that's kind of a weird thing, but I wanted to do it because I actually had somebody leave a comment on one of my videos a while back saying that if I did a what's in my cupboard video, they would watch it. And I thought that was so funny because actually a lot of people want to know what's in somebody's pantry and how they organize things. I mean, I like watching those kind of videos because I get inspiration from it. So we're in my kitchen and I'm going to show you how I organize. Probably open up my fridge too and just let you guys know how I organize that. And then I'm mainly going to show you what's in my pantry though and show you my organization. So first off, all pantries are different. Mine is just a basic door in the kitchen and it opens, and it's not necessarily a walk-in pantry, but it's not just, I mean, I guess I'll just show you. So here is our pantry. So that's what I was saying. It's not necessarily a walk-in pantry, but I mean, you can halfway walk in it. It's not like the hugest pantry I've ever seen, but it's not the smallest. Okay, so you guys know how anal and organized I am with everything. This actually should come to no surprise to you guys that my pantry is this organized. And when I explain to you how I break everything down, it really, you guys shouldn't be shocked at all. I mean, my family, when they come over, they think it's hilarious that I move cereal boxes when they're out of order and just, I don't know, I'm just anal in that sense. I can't help it. I hate looking at something that's disorganized. So first thing you'll notice is that I have this set of racks here on the door that we've actually, obviously it didn't come like that. We actually screwed this thing on the door. So this thing comes in different variations. You can get a shorter one, but this is the one that is the full length of the door. I felt like if we were going to hang one anyway, we might as well hang one that was going to be utilized, like the whole door. It would just be better that way. You can get them at the Container Store. Bed Bath & Beyond sells them. I ordered this off of one of those like random magazines. I'll put a link down below to something like this if you're interested. I want to say I paid $30 for it, but it was like the best investment for the pantry that I could have made because as you can see, it gives you a lot more storage and organization to the whole pantry in general. So before I show you like exactly how I organize everything, I did want to point out one thing. Not only do we have this, but we have a lot of them in here. Because our pantry, like I said, is like, first off, I was kind of concerned when we got the house because the pantry has very deep shelves, or deep in my opinion, to where you have to stack forward. They're not very tall, so you can't really stack too high, but you have to stack forward. Well, if you stack forward, unless you put the same thing all the way forward, like I did here with the corn, you're not going to know what's in the very back. And then what I always do is the first in, first out method. So like I rotate my products. It's a business method here. So like if I bought this corn 6 months ago, this is going to be the corn that I eat first before I eat the corn that I just bought last week, if that makes sense. Anyway, that was off topic. These things are from Walmart. Again, if I can find a link to them, I'll put them down below. They came in a pack like this. So again, you have to hang them. You can hang them on a door or wherever in your laundry room. I mean, these are good for anything. Trash bags, whatever you want. But I really like them for like foil, saran wrap, wax paper, things like that. So it came with this one. It came with a more shallow one that I like to put, what are these called? Ziploc bags in. And then it came with one that has 2 shelves. And I had trash bags up here, but I just ran out. And then I put little smaller trash bags down there. I had this one first, and then once I realized it was a really good product to have, I went ahead and bought another one for this side. So, and it was perfect because they fit perfect in this little nook on each side. So on this side, I have some more Ziploc bags. I have some chocolates that you use for melting during the holidays, and then Emmy's Dora's bags. As you can see, I have 2 more baskets up here. These are both from Walmart as well. I think they're like $3, super inexpensive. They hang up here and gives you additional space. Again, because you can't really build up too much in these, it gives you a little bit of extra, like to put whatever you need to without taking up too much room down here. So now I'm going to kind of show you the kind of groceries that we have. Don't judge me based on the food that I buy. Keep in mind that I'm not the only one eating it. I have other people in the household that I have to feed, so don't judge my food. That's not what I'm showing you. This is not a healthy eating video. This is just an organization for your groceries. So what I like to do is I like to keep box products with box products and, you know, canned veggies with canned veggies and things like that. Pastas with pastas and so forth. So on the very top, this thing I kind of did, these shelves are adjustable so you can take them out and put them in whatever slot you want. So when I first got it, I kind of just figured out a rhythm that would work for me, and then adjusted the shelves based on that. So up top I have box products. This is just like hamburger helper meals and potatoes. And then here's a little bit a more shallow shelf. I keep peanut butter. These are like baking goods. I have some muffins and what is that, flan and leche milk. And then I have these little seasoned packets for like tacos and potatoes, gravies, and things like that. In this next one, this is even more shallow. I keep oatmeals. I take them out of the box because it's just more convenient to see them all out like this, and then the dried fruits that can go in the oatmeals. Our family is a huge pasta family. I mean, you know, most people that it's not the greatest for you, but whatever, I love pasta. So I have to, like, I made this a little bit more deep on both of these so that I could put my pastas here. I do eat whole wheat, if that makes it any better, but so I could put pastas here, and then macaronis, because hello, I have a 3-year-old, and then more pasta here. And this thing actually is optional. You don't have to have this little thing, but if you wanted to put taller bottles, this would be helpful to not have them fall over, since this little drawer is so shallow right here. The next one is like those pastas, like instant pastas you can put in the microwave if you need to, like the side dishes. Really inexpensive and great for quick dinners. Okay, sorry, that was my handy bunny. So on the bottom, I have, again, kind of like products together. That's on the dress is hot sauce, but I have crumbs for like breading, coating, stuff like that for pork chops, chicken, croutons. And then down here I have extra. So I have my extra oils, some barbecue sauce, mustard, lemons. Like, these are the taller things that I have that don't really fit other places where they take up too much room. That's what this thing is here for, so that if I want to pull this, if it were this low when I shut it, this product may fall. So these are really good for that. I think this is like an essential piece for somebody who doesn't have the largest pantry. I mean, I'm not saying our pantry is small. I think it's a decent size for our smaller family. But if you had like a family of 5 or 6, which this house isn't built for a family of 5 or 6, but let's say you did have a family of 5 or 6 in this house, I don't necessarily feel like this pantry would be large enough for that many people. You'd have to shop more often. So I just feel like that's why this is a great piece, because it does hold additional things that you wouldn't necessarily be able to fit in here. So, and it's pretty inexpensive as well. So then at the top of the pantry, I just felt like this was naturally made for cereal because of the taller height. So what I like to do for our cereal is we got these like cereal containers. You can get them from Walmart, Target. I think H-E-B carries them, maybe even like JCPenney. They're really great. I think these are my favorite because they hold a good, like, regular box of cereal. These are really great too. These are from Walmart by the Rubbermaid brand. They hold a lot of cereal. So anytime you don't, like, sometimes when these are on sale, I get the cheaper bags of cereal because it's more cereal for your money, or I buy the generic brand, and then I'll put it in here because it's easy to store. Something like this, like my Honey Bunches of Oats, I'll leave it in its box, or even if I get like granola, that'll stay in its box. But just cereal in general, we're a cereal eating family. So in here I just have some tea and like gum, candy, and things like that. You know, sometimes when you want a sweet tooth, it's good to have little extras like that. Plus this is high enough to where it's out of the reach of the little one's hands, and she can't get to them. Over here I have granola bars, like snack items and such, different granola bars, fiber bars. I have popcorn, multigrain bars, and things like that. I usually keep sugars and stuff here just because it's convenient. I always like to keep chips and snacky items out of the way of little one's hands. So, you know, chips, and that, some of that is Tara's food over there. So this has always been my canned shelf, just because cans can be a little bit heavier and it's easier for me to reach. And of course I line up my cans in this like this all the time. You guys seriously should not just think that I organize this just to show you. I swear on everything, this is how it is all the time. As long as we have food in the house, which sometimes it's not this full, but as long as we have food in the house, this is how it looks. I don't have them in any particular order, like by alphabet or anything like that. I'm not that crazy, but I do have certain things with certain things. So like this is corn, there's green beans back there, chickpeas and tomatoes. So I group everything together. These two, like I don't have duplicates of either of these, so they just kind of sit by themselves. Beans, chili, enchilada sauce, like everything is together. All of my rice, I actually had one rice where it wasn't supposed to be, but all of my rice here, some more hamburger helpers, just some extras, extra peanut butter. I know it's getting kind of dark. Extra peanut butter, extra ketchup, things like that. And then this next shelf is kind of a catch-all. It has like breakfast items, some snacky things, crackers, like the tuna, and then that stuff over there is Tara's. She really doesn't eat here very much, so she just kind of has always a little section. But whenever I get these tunas here in the package, I always take the little box that comes with it, so that it's a perfect little storage thing for me to keep all my tunas in. I have some, you know, crackers, again, snack foods, pancake mix, oatmeal, things like that. The boxy items I like to keep on this shelf as much as I can. Up here is more like, I probably should move that down here because it's a boxy item, but it's a dinner item. So this is like snacky stuff. And then if you're an avid top ramen eater, like my family's a huge top ramen eater, I always buy the cases so that they come with the boxes, so that I can always reuse the boxes and stuff the top ramen in there like I can. Emmy loves marshmallows, so I buy the little individual packets so that she can have marshmallows as a snack. And I also keep her treats on the lower level, like as far as marshmallow packets and fruit snacks, because she can grab them with, like, as long as she asks permission, she can come over here and grab them without me having to get up and get it for her. So that's that. I have more soups, and then this is from the Honolulu Cookie Company. We got this when we were in Hawaii, and then it's just a cute little thing, fishbowl shaped tub that has her fruit snacks in it. And again, super easy for her to open down here in the bottom. Have some more cookies. Again, this bottom shelf is probably more of the snacking shelf, like with cookies and goldfish and things like that, along with that one up there. I probably actually should put these cookies up there so she can't get them, but that's kind of how I arrange that. And then the very bottom, we have that trash can for recyclables, because we have a larger recyclable trash can outside. That is like individual snacks or chips packets, more Ziploc bags, and then that large container we buy our laundry detergent in bulk, and so that's what that is. So yeah, that is an overview of my pantry. I'm going to show you real quick what I have in my fridge, but I probably won't go in depth into it because my fridge is not really as organized. How it opens up, and that's my whole fridge there. So this fridge, I